All right. So we got some questions. Got a bunch of questions from Peter Marsh. We need more questions from other people as well. Peter asks, what book most intimidated me to write? That's an easy one. The first Chelsea Avenue book. Horror set in Long Branch, New Jersey. And that book took me about, 15 years with so many starts and stops on it. When I started the book, I knew the idea, and it would be a horror book, and like every year on the anniversary of a specific thing, the problem would arise again. Let's say that. And it had a huge, huge number of people cast in it, and I would start it. It would go nowhere. I would scrap it. I just wasn't comfortable being a writer when I started it to really know that I was doing a good job or it's a book anybody wanted to read. I remember the very first draft, a writer friend of mine read it and said, dude, there's too many characters in this. This is too confusing. Do this, this, and this. And I thought, but that would make, a dumb book. I didn't want to dumb it down. I didn't want to, any of that. So I was like, someday I'll write this book. And I did. Eventually, years later, I finished the first book. And I realized, you know what? There's more to this. And it ended up being a trilogy, which you can purchase from Devil Dog Press. And for me, that was kind of cool that I did it, that I got that book done. And a lot of it was in my head, the mental of, holy shit, this is not a book I think I'm going to be able to finish or write. This is just too much. And so it was a big turning point for me, part of finding my voice as a writer and part of realizing, I can write anything I want to write. So that was pretty good. Thanks for the question. Anybody else got any questions? Either send me an email, armandrosamilia@gmail.com, or comment if you're on Patreon, or comment if you were on YouTube. And, appreciate it. Thank you, Peter.